Hello everyone, Heroes3CN here, back with another video. Now I normally don't do videos like this. Normally I'm into superhero stuff, but I do have other interests. Like, I like kaiju's. I'm a little bit interested into horror type things. So, okay, so this video I was gonna do as like a versus battle, but as you can see later, there's a reason why it probably wouldn't be best to do that. So I wanted to know, could M3GAN or M3GAN survive the five nights at Freddy's Fazbear. Now this is movie versions only. Movie versions. For the Five Nights at Freddy's fans, I'm not too I've only watched the movie. I've never played the games. I'm well aware of the games. I'm aware of some of the lore, the backstory. But just know, so don't roast me loud if I get something wrong. But the backstory of these, so to explain, start off with the animatronics. They house the souls of children inside of them. So they're machines, but they're machines that's powered, that operates like a human, like the machines. Each of the animatronics can think, strategize, and they somewhat display emotions as we saw. Like they showed anger. We saw them coordinating attacks on people. They're basically made of they're old machine. They're old automated robots kind of. So they got at least they should have what appears to be a steel hull. So they got some good durability. They got some good strength and all that. They're pretty big and they're pretty clunky. As one of them, I believe it was Freddy Fazbear, who went to go get Alice. When he got in the car, he had the entire car sit down, and the car was dragging on the street as it was driving him. So yeah, that's pretty much that. They all pretty much have the same power, though. Technically, some would be stronger than others because some of them are more bulky and more heavy. But it should be noted that they have been pierced before. The suits have been pierced by bullets. They've been pierced by, knife wounds, as you saw at the end of the movie. And they have a weakness to electricity. So, when they come across electricity, they get shorted out and they fall. So, despite the fact they're operated by human souls, they do have some sort of mechanical, they do operate in the realm of mechanics a little bit, if that makes any sense. Now, on to the other side, M3GAN, M3GAN. She stands for Model 3 Generational Android. She was created to be the companion. She was created by a scientist. She was going to be the first of many toys that would be given to children, basically to help to take over parenting. That wasn't the scientist's initial mission, but that's basically what she was doing. The backstory about this is the scientist Gemma, I believe the little girl's name is Katie in the movie. Katie's parents died, and Gemma was Katie's aunt. So Gemma took her in, but Gemma was not equipped to be a parent. Gemma was also working for a toy company, but Gemma was very smart, and she was a good inventor and a scientist. So she was working on M3GAN before she took in Katie. But then when Katie came, Gemma sped up her work on M3GAN to have M3GAN do what initially, at first, in my opinion, she didn't want to do, or she didn't feel like she was equipped to do. But eventually she noticed that M3GAN began to think and act, and she just got out of control. She was created to think and act, but M3GAN became too advanced for them, and she became too violent. So then that led to the whole thing. So M3GAN, like the animatronics, is a robot. Though the robots are powered by souls, M3GAN is powered by, I guess we'll say traditional science or whatever. She has a titanium core. She has a silicon alloy type thing over her skin, for her skin, not over her skin. She's made of her core is also made of a titanium alloy itself. And it's extremely lightweight, and M3GAN is extremely small. She's much smaller than the animatronics. But she has the ability to interface with technology. She has the ability to, she has like a little inbuilt scanner. She's a traditional android. Like, she got the traditional android type mode going on. That's pretty much all there is with her. She's super intelligent. She's super perceptive. She is surprisingly fast, as she has been throughout the movie. She has moved from one location to the next without being seen or heard moving. We know this when she snuck up behind Gemma in her house while playing the piano. When Gemma was trying to search up Megan's file, like the files that Megan had on board. Megan was able to she was able to appear in front of her without being seen or heard. In the forest, she was able to move to go to Katie's side when she was being attacked, and none of the supervisors at the group gathering or any of the other kids saw her move. Okay, so that's pretty much and of course, being made of titanium stuff, she has super strength and durability. All right, I've rambled on enough. So, like I said, I was initially going to pitch this as a versus battle, but that's kind of hard because, in my opinion, neither side can truly kill the others. What do I mean by that? Well, hold that. First, we'll go into the actual question of the video. Could M3GAN survive Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes, she absolutely could. She's got the speed, the intelligence, the emotion, the emotional fortitude, and the physical fortitude to survive them. One of the big problems with what I was originally going to do, like a versus battle, is none of the animatronics can harm Megan. Gemma took a powerful chainsaw to Megan, and she could not damage Megan's core. But she was able to cut through her like silicone alloyed skin. But even that took a minute. Like, that wasn't an instant thing. So but the Five Nights at Freddy's, the animatronics, they all have their holes can be pierced by knives and by steel objects. We saw this in the movie. So Megan gets her hands on a steel object, she can easily pierce their hulls, not holes. Sorry. But they can't hurt her. The only way to defeat Megan was to destroy her CPU. Megan survived being ripped in half and pounded to the ground by Bruce. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Bruce, like the animatronics could probably do that too. No, because again, they'd have to destroy her CPU. But secondly, they would have to. I think Bruce is stronger than any of them, and Bruce also snuck up on Megan. I don't think any of the animatronics could do that. So, but though the animatronics are relatively stealthy themselves, I don't see them. They're not more stealthy than Megan. So, but on the flip side, Megan can't really kill them. I think she can damage their hulls. She might be able to rip them apart because Megan has super strength. She ripped a boy's ear off effortlessly. Now, I know it wasn't like an instant thing, but she was also talking to and taunting the boy. So yeah, she's very strong. She's above peak human. She might be have the strength of several humans. And Megan, by her creator, was stated to be indestructible, and we see this basically in the movie. But the problem with the animatronics is they're powered by souls. Megan could probably incapacitate them, but that would be a very, very, very long thing. She would need to fight each of them one-on-one. To do that, so one-on-one, maybe she could just totally rip them apart and all that, but not at the same time. But again, I don't know, even if she does it, I don't know if that would stop them, because like I said, they're powered by soul, so who knows. So this is a very tricky one where neither side can really put the other down. So could Megan survive Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, I say yes. Let's say she was locked in Freddy Fazbear's and the animatronics were trying to kill her. Megan's too smart, she's too fast, and she's too durable for them to kill her. And in the movie, remember when I believe it was Chica, she used that cupcake type monster thing to gnaw at people? Well, the security guard, I forget his name, sorry, but he was able to knock that thing off of him relatively fast. And as we said, Megan at least has the strength of 3 to 10 people. So she could really destroy that thing. One of her biggest challenges would probably be Foxy, because Foxy is pretty fast, but I think Megan's a bit quicker. Megan's also super durable. She survived being thrashed around despite being so small. Though Megan does have a weakness to water and electricity, those things can make her like she fritzes out and stuff. But those aren't like insta kills to her. So yeah, like in the case of, because like the movie Five Nights at Freddy, it wasn't really like the game where you had to survive 5 nights. It was, he had to solve a mystery, and it was yeah. But could Megan survive for 5 nights in that place if she was locked in or something? Yeah, she could. The animatronics, as dangerous as they are, I think Megan's just a tad bit more dangerous. Heck, Megan might be able to knock the animatronic, I think they can get up from being knocked over. Yeah. So, yeah. And they can't really scare Megan because Megan's a robot programmed to not have fear. So there's nothing any of the animatronics could do to Megan to actually harm her or stop her. I think she's stronger than them, honestly, or just as strong. So, but and again, I don't know if Megan could complete. I don't know the upper limits to her strength. That's the real problem here. That's another reason why I didn't do this as a versus battle. Because like if I was confident enough that Megan could like just rip their bodies apart and just like throw them to the wolves, so to speak, then yeah, this would be an effortless fight. But neither side could really put each other down. But Megan definitely could survive 5 nights locked into a place with the animatronics. This is Hero 310. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. I really want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want to thank you so much for, I know I don't really do stuff like this. One, I don't do like scenarios like this where like, oh, could this person survive or such and such. But also, I mainly focus on superheroes. But like I said, at least I believe I said at the beginning of the video, while I do have a deep love for superheroes and stuff, I am interested in other stuff. So I'm probably going to incorporate some more stuff into the channel. Like, as you guys saw, I did a couple MonsterVerse videos. I'll probably do a little bit more, but I'll probably wait till after Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire comes out. I get scared very easily, but I might try to do more horror stuff. Particularly with Megan, because I just saw the Megan movie last Friday, so it was fresh on my mind. That's why I went and did it. I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but I saw that like a while back, so I might be missing things. But I mean, hey, I can always do a update video or whatever. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.